Carl just said, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at what the new site looks like so that you can get an idea of how this is going to work, what the content is going to look like when you put it in on the back end, how it's going to appear on the front end. So this is going to be your, they're not going to look like this. This is your new homepage, and so this is how the site will generally look for your new visitors. And you'll notice that there's a Homes for Sale section on the main navigation. When you click on that, you will go to a intro page, and there will be listings for retail and listings for wholesale. I have 2 sample listings in there for retail that I took off of your current site. And they are organized by state. So right now I've only got 2, and they both happen to be in Illinois. But in the future, as you add content to it and assign it to different states, you'll be able to sort. This menu will grow automatically with the states that you add, and you'll be able to sort them or view all of the states and throughout the page. Each listing has a thumbnail that's associated with it, and I'll show you how to do that, as well as a title. You'll notice in this example, both of these titles start with the same ID number, naming convention. We are just using that as a suggestion because we noticed that all your listings had an ID number. We're going to need to leave it up to you as to the best format in which to present that content, but it should be something, we recommend that it be something fairly consistent over time so that when you get all of your listings in there, the user starts to understand how the listings are presented. So I'm going to click on this example 101081. And this loads the actual listing content from your PDF that we took. We just replicated the content, the location, the price, and Teresa's contact information. We also put in 1 photo off of that PDF, and then we included the rest of the photos in this slideshow. And it pulls them in the order that I told it to and flips through one at a time. Okay, and it'll circle through all 8 of those over and over and over again. If we go back and look at the second listing, the Patriot Northridge listing, it's also set up very similarly. For sale, location, price, 1 photo on the intro page, and then the slideshow to go with it. Okay, so that's generally how it works. Questions? Wow. So in an effort to help you sort of figure out the best way to handle this workflow, I took the liberty of putting it in an order that I thought made sense, and that starts with step 1, and that's basically preparing the files, the photographs that you have. I'm thinking that this is something you already do, someone already does, because that's how they get into your PDFs. But you'll see here that what I have done is I have gone in and made little JPEGs of all the images and put them in a folder with the same name as the ID number for that property. And so they're all ready to go. Notice how they're named also with the ID number first, then the dot, then their description. There's a few things that you need to keep in mind, and that the first is you can't end a file name with a number. It's just a glitch with WordPress. So if you end it with a number, it will append other numbers to it, and it becomes very confusing. So in this example, I have a second bedroom, even though that may not be what that picture is. I put the second in before the word bed as opposed to bed number 2, just so I didn't end it with the number 2. You can also do what I did for some of these others, in that I just named them photo. 1, photo 2, photo 3, so that I knew what order I wanted them to appear in. But regardless, they all start with that ID number so that we can find them later in WordPress when I show you where they go. Make sense? Okay, great. So now we're going to log in. I'm going to show you what it looks like when we log in. And everyone for right now has the same username and password, and we can change that if we need to. Just let me know. Try it FS1234. It's definitely not the most secure thing in the world, so if you guys want me to change that, even if it's all the same username, I can update the password to make it a little more, yeah. It's in this document we sent. It's triad FS1234. But we can change it. We can make it more difficult. We can give everyone their own username. You just need to let me know how you would prefer to keep up with that. So once you log in, oops, maybe not. There we go. Once you log in, your name will appear over here in the top right. And so right now our username is repos. Again, can be whatever we need it to be. And this first screen that you'll see is the dashboard, and you'll never ever need to use it, ever. So what you will need to use is posts, and I will show you what that looks like. These are each individual posting for each property. We'll be working on that, and we'll be working on media, which is where we put all the photographs. And you can see the ones I uploaded as our tests last night. Here they all are. And if you were ever unsure as to what they were, you can